Hare Krishna, Purushottam ki Jai. Till now, we have studied Purushottam Yoga chapter 15 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita till verse number 7. In the verse number 7, the Lord Krishna told about that Mayevansho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasrishtani Indriyani Prakati Snani na Karshati. So Lord told about that we all are Sanatana. We all have our separate independence, separate identification. We are not dependent, we are independent. In a minute sense, we all have independence to choice whether we want to serve to Lord Krishna and to become happy in a spiritual abode, or we want to enjoy this material world resources and get frustrated because of our six indriyas. Mamana indriyani sashtani karshati. So we are struggling with our senses, mind. So there are subtle body, there are gross body, including all types of senses. We are struggling in this world. So basically Lord told about in the 7th sloka that we got a minute independence, through which we have a choice to serve either Lord or ourselves. So and that's continuing with that shloka, here in this 8th shloka, Lord Krishna says that Shariram yadavapnuti yachat kramati ISHWAR grahittani sanyati vayurgandhana nivasha. So it says that Shariram yadavapnuti yachat kramati ISHWAR. Shariram yadavapnuti. Yadavapnuti means this body it's transmigrated, and it's from one body to another body, and to transmigrating from one body to another body, it's because our own freedom, and for that freedom we will be called a Ishvara. We are God in a very minute sense. See, ocean and drop of ocean in quality sense both are same. Only the quantity matters. Similarly, in the quality terms we are same to Lord Krishna, but in the terms of quantity we are not same. So we have an independence to choose whether how we want our life to be in. So we want our next life to be in the family of dog and cats, or or we want to be in the family of heavenly planets, or into Golok Vrindavan Dham. So it's all things are depend upon our consciousness. If our consciousness is like of dog and cats, then definitely we would be become a dog and cats in the next life. And if our consciousness near to divinely qualities, we are doing some punya, yajna, ahuti, tapasya, then definitely we will go to some heavenly planets, to upper planetary systems. And but when we do a devotional service of chanting, dancing, twisting, doing devotional service, then we will go to Golok Vrindavan Dham and enjoy with the Lord Shri Krishna personally. So basically what is talking about here is not something else. It's talking about just our minor independence to choose what we have to do. Rittani sanyati vayur gandhana nivasya. So Lord have given us very simple analogy. Vayur gandhana nivasya. Have you seen the rose garden? A lot of good aroma flowers are there in the rose garden. Rose, lily, marigold, a lot of flowers are there. See, if you go into the rose garden, you will when you smell the air is giving a nice smell, nice aroma will be there. But similarly, if you go to near to the sea wages, where the wastage are released in the nali gutter, from where from there you will pass down, and definitely you will smell very bad. We are staying in Mumbai, so we have an experience of nala and gutter. If you go to the Bandra Khadi, we can easily smell the odor. Very bad smell will be there. So similarly, it's not the air is bad. It's the but the problem is that what is releasing from the place the air passes. The place and the water is not good. It's releasing a bad odor. Then air will carry that odors to the next place. Similarly, at the time of our death, Lord Krishna say, Anta kale cha mam eva mukta eva kalevaram in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So where Krishna says that in the time of the death, our test happens. So if in an entire life, if we have done a devotional service, we have performed a bhakti, that definitely we would achieve a supreme abode, Golok Vrindavan Dham. But if you are just lived like hogs and dogs, like eating, mating, sleeping and defending, not doing any devotional service, so we will definitely lead to hellish life. So conclusion, and I will give you one more analogy, that somebody may ask the question that somebody asked the question how it is practical that we are changing one body to another body. So basically it's happened because of our subtle body. It may after our death, there are the Buddhas and other organizations, spiritual organizations are there. They are talk about the moment our body dies, everything get vanished, everything, nothing will go after, nothing will be the remains after our death. But that is not like that. Even we death, subtle bodies carries with all our experience. Subtle body carries with all their experience. Subtle body means mind, intelligence and ego. So basically what happens, suppose you have you seen any blind man from the birth? Since they born, they are blind. He is blind. So even he is blind from since his birth. Still at the night during the dream, in the dream he dreamed something which is very natural, very tangible. So my question to them and everybody, that if he has not seen anything in the very birth, then how could it possible that he able to dream something which is not seen by him? See, usually what happens, how dreams comes. So suppose we are traveling somewhere and we have saw birds is flying in the sky. So what we usually do, when we keep thinking about it, oh, it's a nice bird, and he's flying in the sky, then definitely at the night when you sleep, you will get the dream of yourself that you are also flying, as with this human body you are flying in the air, something like that. So whatever you see in the day or like few days before, you have some experience, and because of that experience and your visibility, you're able to get to see the dream. Similarly happens here also. Even the blind man is able to see the dream because in the past life, in the subtle body, he had some experience. In the past life, definitely he had eyes and everything. So over there he had some experience, and because of that experience, in the mind, intelligence, and ego, he is able to drink all those things even though he was not seen in their very life. So these are the few examples that practically we can just analyze and do anuman that the subtle body exists, and it gives and it gives us, you can say, perfect answer that subtle body carries our experience. So that's why it's very important that we should all have a proper experience, proper things, do proper things in our life to be like good and to achieve the final destination of devotional service. The ultimate aim and conclusion of doing this video is to convince you to not don't misutilize your independence of not serving Lord Krishna. Rather, utilize your independence and to serve Lord Krishna. Then only you become happy. If you are not performing a devotional service and you think that I will be happy, then I would say that is a foolishness. Definitely the foolishness. Hare Krishna.